Let's talk about the darkest night of the crypto winter. Hi, I'm John McNeil, and this is the Invest Strong Network. Welcome. I believe, in my very humble opinion, that the dates of May 11th to the 12th of 2022 will go down in the annals of financial history, right along with dates like October 29th of 1929, October 19th of 1987, and the March 20th to 23rd area of 2020 as epochs of change and upheaval in the financial markets globally, right? The On that date or those days, the cryptocurrency markets essentially imploded across the board. Now, the crypto markets are still with us, right? So they haven't gone away. But what has happened is that there has been a great unveiling of the crypto markets, and it has exposed them as being not what the common investor uh, perhaps thought that they would be. And I'll take a deep dive in that and I'll tell you exactly what I mean. First of all, let's do an overview of the crypto markets. Okay, in my analysis of cryptocurrency investing and research, there basically are four categories of cryptocurrencies. You have a very narrow group of elites, right? This is at the very top. You have Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, you have Litecoin, right? So I would put those at the very top. Now, a couple steps below them are the near elites. So we're talking Solano, Cardano, Tezos, Polygon, Uniswap, some others, right? Now, a couple steps below them, you have the popular but unproven coins. So these are what I would call the fad coins, right? These are the cryptocurrencies that people will acquire and then chat about at cocktail parties about how much money they've made off of them. And we're talking about Bored Ape, we're talking about Shiba Inu, we're talking about Dogecoin. They really have nothing underneath that supporting them besides the fact that they are just trading, trading mechanisms to where people can hopefully flip and make some money. Now, far below those is the vast body of what I would call crap coins. So these are basically just creations and figments that have absolutely no value or no substance whatsoever. They're just kind of created and floated out there, and just they're just nothing coins. Let's put it that way. Preferably I call them crap coins. All right, so those are the four categories. Now, since November of 2021, basically all of the crypto markets had sold off, and really the sell-off began to accelerate as the Federal Reserve began to raise interest rates, and they really accelerated after the Russian invasion of Ukraine in late February of 2022. Now, by May of this year, the crypto markets had hit some kind of critical mass, right? So you had the elites, the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, the Litecoins, they had lost 45% of their value. You have the near elites that had lost roughly half their values. And then you had the popular but unproven categories that lost 60, 65, 70% of their value. Now, the crap coins, some of them had already gone down to zero, and others are headed in that direction. But one of the things that was most shocking on this date was one of the near elites, Terra Luna, right? And I personally owned some Terra Luna coins, but Terra Luna was a near elite cryptocurrency. And after losing about 60% of its value since November of last year, on those dates, it had a 95% crescendo collapse that has taken Terra Luna down to zero from $116 a coin late last year. This is simply unbelievable. And it's very difficult to process how monumental a collapse of a near elite cryptocurrency like this really is. But I'm going to put it to you this way. If this thing could happen to Terra Luna, right? It could absolutely happen to Cardano, Solano. It could happen to Tezos. It could happen to Polygon, perhaps even happen to one of the elites or all of the elites for that matter. We just, it really opened a Pandora's box into the crypto world that people really need to pay very, very close attention to. Now, for me personally, I did not lose a whole lot from the collapse of Terra Luna, or for that matter, for the mammoth bear market crypto winter of the entire crypto market. As InvestStrong viewers know, I have the Trash to Treasure Crypto Challenge where I basically sell scrap metals and recyclables. I take that money and then buy some crypto coins with it, right? And in the process of doing this, I'm up to, I believe, about $2,500 total investment in the whole thing, right? So this has not been a particularly large portion of my portfolio invested in it. And thank goodness for that, because the Trash to Treasure cryptocurrency, I'm underwater by about 65% in it as of this date. We're talking the 18th of May, 2022. I'm already down about 62%, somewhere like that, right? Now, can it return? Well, geez, certainly hope so. But when you suffer a basic 100% zeroed out collapse like I did on Terra Luna, that perhaps leads one to believe that this crypto stuff is not what it's really cut out to be, right? Now, I've already made a commitment in the Trash to Treasure Challenge to hold on to all of my crypto and even acquire more as I sell, scrap metal. So we'll hold on to that for at least the next year, right? And we'll see how it goes. Maybe there's a recovery. God, I hope so. Just for the sake of this particular project. But this cryptocurrency investing, this stuff is absolutely not for the faint of heart. If you have any qualms whatsoever about losing all of your investments, you should not. And allow me to repeat and emphasize and highlight and scream from the mountaintops, you should not be fooling around with this stuff, right? This stuff is the financial equivalent to dynamite, right? So it can be used constructively and to build things and demolish things, to rebuild, or it can just tear you apart, depending upon how the proximity you are to the substance itself, right? So that's my point. Those dates, May 12th, May 11th through the 12th of 2022, that should be a lesson to anyone who's interested in crypto investing. The crypto winter is here. It is ferocious, and you can and very well might lose everything. Everything. Do not fool with this stuff unless you are completely comfortable with losing all of your capital. All right, so those are my thoughts for this week. If you found them insightful and interesting, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate it. It does so much for the InvestStrong network. Thank you. Also, let me know what your experience have been in crypto investing. Have you had big winners? Have you suffered some wipeouts? Please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, subscribe to InvestStrong. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much, friends, and good blessings.